Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing all about invitation writing, from the format to marking scheme to various types of replies to invitations. We'll be discussing all about this in this video. So first of all, we'll be starting with the discussion of what is an invitation. So an invitation is a written or verbal request inviting someone to go somewhere or do something. For example, you are the principal of a school and you are hosting your annual sports day competition. So you want a popular sports person to be the chief guest of your sports day. So what you would do is you would form a formal invitation for him, specifying the date of the event, the time when the event will start, and you would specify that the school wants him or her to be the chief guest of the event. So if that person is available for that event and he or she is not having any prior commitments, that is, he or she is not busy with some other event or some other meetings or any other engagements, so he or she would definitely come and he or she would draft a formal reply for your formal invitation, stating that he or she is pleased to attend your event, or if he or she is busy with prior engagements, they will reply that they are pleased to get your invitation, but due to a prior commitment, they would not be able to attend your event. So this is how invitation writing and reply goes. So an invitation is a request, a solicitation, or an attempt to get another person to join you at a specific event. So when you ask people to attend a party or visit your beach house, witness your marriage, your birthday party, or a party you throw up because you got such good marks in your final exams. So, what you do is you invite these people by giving them an invitation. That must be a common practice with many of us. Whenever we want to throw a party, we draft an invitation for people, whether it be digital. Now is the age of everything digital. So nowadays we draft digital invitations for everyone we want to invite. It can be just as simple as a text, but here we are dealing with invitations on paper. So this invitation, it can be in the form of a card, which is generally considered as a formal invitation, or it may be in the letter format, which is informal. So this letter format and this card format, it would be discussed in detail by me in the later half of this video. So first we'll be looking at some examples of invitation. I would like to show you some samples of what is an invitation. So the first one on your screen is Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan request the pleasure of your benign presence on the auspicious occasion of the 5th birth anniversary of their son Nikhil. And then their address is given, and then the RSVP is given on the left side of the invitation. So what we come to know from this invitation is that Mr. and Mrs. Raj Karan are celebrating the 5th birthday of their son Nikhil at their residence, and this is the date, this is the time the function is going to start. So when, for example, if I get this invitation, at the first glance of this invitation, I come to know all about the event which I am invited to. And by seeing the date and the time, I would decide whether I want to accept this invitation or decline this invitation. So according to this, I would reply to this invitation. So this is how the invitation looks like in the card format. You must have seen wedding cards, wedding invitation cards, right? So it is written, for example, Akash marries Priya, Akash, son of Mr. and Mrs. Gupta, something like that. So, and in the end, you are given with all the events, a haldi ceremony or a reception ceremony, or n number of events are mentioned in the wedding card for you to attend, and the timings are given, the date are given, the place is given. So that card format, when names are written in broad format, and first the people who are organizing the event, their name is given, and then for what purpose this event is being organized, that is given. So in this format, if an invitation is written, this is a card format. As you can see, what I'm talking about is this. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Raj Kiran. They are organizing this event, and what event they are organizing? They are organizing the 5th birthday anniversary or birth anniversary of their son Nikhil. Where are they organizing it? They are organizing at their residence, 38 Kamal Kunj, Varanasi. When are they organizing it? They are organizing at 4:30 p.m. on 28th December, and they are given the RSVP. So what is RSVP? RSVP is respond if you want to come or not. Response as if possible. So as possible. So if you want to come or not, you have to respond to that person as immediately as possible. You have to respond to Mr. and Mrs. Rajkiran on this phone number, or you have to draft a formal reply for an invitation like this. Now there is another example. So this is a totally different example when the school, Newton Public School, Nagpur, is organizing the annual function, and they are they have MM Joshi, the HRD minister, as their chief guest, who will be giving away the prizes to the students. So this is all about this invitation. Now we will jump on to the format of a formal invitation. So let me take a very simple example. I am opening a boutique and I am Ms. Gupta. So I am writing an invitation, a formal invitation to invite some of my friends, families, and acquaintances. So what I would do is I would draft a formal invitation for the same, for the inauguration of my new venture, for the inauguration of my new boutique. So how would I start this invitation? I would start this invitation with my name, with the name of the host who is organizing this event. So in the place of name of host, what would come? Miss Gupta. And then comes the standard expression, that is, Miss Gupta requests the pleasure of your company. And then will come the purpose of the event where are you inviting this person? Why are you inviting this person? You are inviting this person on the inauguration of your boutique. So what would come here? Miss Gupta requests the pleasure of your company on the inauguration of her boutique. It could be anything, any name you want to give. If you're given the name of the venture in the question itself, that is well and good. But if not, you can form any imaginary event. Not event, but the name of the event. So then comes the date and time of the event, without which the person would not be able to reach the event. So Miss Gupta requests the pleasure of your company on the inauguration of a boutique taking place on 20th October 2020 on MG Road, Ludhiana. So now there would be the complete from 9 a.m. onwards. So all of the details regarding the place of the event, that is MG Road, 9 a.m. onwards, the complete address would be given in this invitation. And after you complete this information, what you would do is you would write on the left side of your sheet, of the box that you have drawn, you would write on the left side RSVP. What does RSVP mean? It means respond if it pleases you to the given telephone number or the address of the host. Why do we write RSVP? Because we want the we want the invitee to tell us as soon as possible whether he or she will be available for the event or not. So this is the purpose of writing RSVP. So that's all for the format. Some tips and tricks and some sample questions would be ready for you in the next video.